I would like us to raise a virtual air toast to the publishers of Raw Dog Screaming Press, working tirelessly over there in the corner, John Edward Lawson and Jennifer Barnes. For 10 years, there are a number of writers in the room, and one thing we realize is that the spotlight is always turned on us. We do these readings, book signings, where our name is in big print on the cover. But for readers, that they look at that spotlight and see us all the time. But when you're a writer, you look at the press's imprint on the back cover, and they're the star to you. And these guys have been awesome superstars in my life for the past 10 years. That's a decade. And I got to tell you, I've been doing this, for at least 20 years, and a lot of presses come and go. They really do. People get the bright idea. Well, I could write a book. Sometimes people say, I could publish a book, and they try to do it. Some succeed, but most fail pretty quickly. And it says something about their editorial vision as well as their business acumen that they can survive over a decade with such an eclectic group of authors. I wanted to read the authors' names just almost like they do in memoriam on the Oscars.
And they were never heard from again.
Because, this is pretty cool to be in this convention that's really all about one publisher, Dog Con. That's pretty unique as well. And so this is, you're in a very special location in a very special moment to be able to be a part of this. And all these authors are in some sense are spiritually here, or this is as close as you're ever going to get to being in the same room with all these types of people: Heidi Ruby Miller, Stephanie Wojtowicz, Adam Golaski, M.G. Sullivan, Kevin Donahue, remember him? Forrest Armstrong, Dave Lipscomb, Jennifer Barnes, who is published as well. She is a poet and designs most of the books. D. Harlan Wilson, who will be here any minute now. Giving a workshop / rant this afternoon. Don't want to miss that. Myself, Mike Arnzen. S. Craig Zoller. His new book is out. It just came out. Yep. Mickey Z. Z is for...
Danger.
World War.
There you go.
Cerise Wright. Eric Miles Williamson. George Williams. This is getting boring. It's just a list. But I bet you're waiting for your name if you're one of these others. Matt Warner. In spirit here. Jeff Vandermeer. You should know him if you don't. Steampunkers as well. Paul Toth. Scott Thomas. Jeffrey Thomas, his brother. They're sick of his family. Oh, is this on video? Sorry. Melissa Sturgill. I remember doing a reading with her in Morgantown. Darren Spiegel. Jeremy Shipp. You should read him. Mike Resnick, already mentioned. Leland Pitts Gonzalez, who was part of the last Dog Con. The pre-Dog Con. Lance Olson. Elizabeth Massey. Donna Lynch. John Edward Lawson. How many books have you published with Raw Dog Screaming Press, John Edward Lawson?
I think of my books, I think 5 have been through Raw Dog Screaming, yeah.
And there are some here, correct?
Yes, there are.
I heard you say earlier, Pocket Full of Razor Blades is almost out of print.
Oh yeah, I only have 1 copy left. The publisher went under, and so that's sort of a rare commodity, yeah.
If only you had a place to have it republished.
I think this is one of the reasons their press has had this staying power, is because these guys both are writers and artists, and they have the passion for what it is that we do. Somebody in the room is texting me saying, shut up, right? That's my wife. She knew. Eckert Gertz. Did I pronounce that right? Gerties?
Yeah, Eckert Gertz.
Gertz. Nice guy. Michael Gills. Jake Fuchs. Larry Foundation. Alan M. Clark, an artist. Many of you should know him. Tom Bradley. Matt Betts. Steve Beard. Steve Aylett. Stephen Archer. Is it right there? Doing his art as we speak.
Oh, I'm just writing down all the things you're saying.
Shorthand. I'm almost done. Forrest Aguirre and Jason Jack Miller, who is also in the house. I don't know if there isn't anybody who's on this website list. That's a lot of writers and artists, musicians, poets. It's a pretty eclectic group, but it's pretty amazing that Raw Dog Screaming Press has helped launch the careers, sustain the careers, and given a creative outlet to to all those people over the past decade. So congratulations, and again, a toast to you on the launch of Dog Star Books.